We will study classification of angles today. All of you know that an angle is represented by A, B, C. Here BA and BC are the arms of the angle and B is the vertex. When we name the angle ABC, see that the name of the vertex always lies in the middle. Now the instrument used to measure the angle is a protractor. This is measuring angles from 0 to 180 degrees. We can have angles more than 180 degrees also, and we will study the different types of angles that are formed with one full rotation of one of the arms. So let's see, here I have a feather in my hand bent in such a way that the two arms which form the angle are together. Now when the two arms are together, the angle formed between the two arms is 0 degrees. Now as I turn one of the arms, the angle keeps on increasing. Now till this point, that is quarter of the rotation of this arm, we have angles which are less than 90 degrees. So we first say that acute angle, an angle whose measure lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees, is called an acute angle. Next we come to when we have rotated the arm by a quarter. This angle formed between the two arms now at the vertex is exactly equal to 90 degrees. And a 90 degrees angle formed we call as a right angle. An angle which will measure 90 degrees. It is usually denoted as this. Let's again from 90 degrees rotate the feather. Now I bring it here, 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 here till this point. Now these angles formed now are more than 90 degrees, but they are less than 180 degrees. Now such angles I term as obtuse angle. An angle measuring between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. Now when the two arms are exactly in line with each other, when they are absolutely straight, that is, this arm has completed half a turn or half a rotation around the other arm, then the angle formed is 180 degrees. And an angle which is equal to 180 degrees is called a straight angle. An angle with measure equal to 180 degrees is called a straight angle, and just see it is actually a straight line. Next we come to angles which lie between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. So now here it is straight. As I bend, this angle formed on this side is more than 180 degrees, but it is less than 360 degrees. Such an angle is known as a reflex angle. Here angle AOB, I have marked this part. This is a reflex angle which is more than 180 degrees and it is less than 360 degrees. And lastly, we come across what we call as a complete angle. Quarter of a rotation, half rotation, and then we make a full turn around the other arm. When the second arm has made a full turn around the first arm, then the angle that has been traversed is called a complete angle. An angle which measures 360 degrees. I have shown it here. This whole angle is 360 degrees. Now let us see the applications of these. Now angles on the same side of a straight line sum up to 180 degrees. Now here I have drawn a straight angle, angle AOB, and I have drawn two rays on it, forming three angles, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. Now angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3, all of them are lying on the straight line AOB or straight angle AOB, and they have a common vertex O. Now all these three angles sum up to 180 degrees. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. On one side of the line, their sum will be equal to 180 degrees. In the next diagram, again I have a straight angle, and this time I have drawn four angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4 with a common vertex O. The sum of all these four angles, that is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4, will be equal to 180 degrees. Next we come to angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. We have already done that when we make a full rotation of one of the arms, the angle covered is 360 degrees. Now here they have a common vertex O, and I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles at the point O. Now all these angles sum up to 360 degrees. That is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 360 degrees. Let's see. Here I have an angle AOD. Now angle AOD is 90 degrees. What will be the sum of angle 1, 2 and 3? Now in a right angle, the sum of all the angles will be equal to 90 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be equal to 90 degrees. Next we come to what are complementary angles. If we have two angles, the sum of the two angles is 90 degrees, then the two angles are said to be complementary angles. If one angle is 20 degrees, the other angle will be 70 degrees. So 20 and 70 degrees are complements of each other. Complement of 20 degrees is 70 degrees and complement of 70 degrees is 20 degrees. Supplementary angles. Sum of two angles is 180 degrees. Now if two angles add up to 180 degrees, then they are called supplementary angles. Like two angles 50 degrees and 130 degrees, when we add the two angles, then what we get? We get 180 degrees. Now let us see, where do we see all these angles in our daily life? The best example of these, all the angles existing in one instrument, is the clock or the watch that you wear. The angles between the minute hand and the hour hand makes a lot of angles. They make acute angle, they make obtuse angles, they make right angle, reflex angles and complete angle. and a straight angle. What is the angle formed when it is 6 o'clock? Angle formed is a straight angle. At 12 o'clock, the two hands of the clock are overlapping each other. So angle has either 0 degrees or 360 degrees. At 3 o'clock position, the angles between the two hands of the clock will be a right angle. Thank you. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel.